What's up, everyone? 99vids back again here with another live stream on the channel. And we are back with Lakehopper. And we've got the update. Check out the latest update we have. Update 0.3 RC7. We should see some improvements in the game here, like this. Hydrogen viewport, you got some indications there. Visual text that'll help some of the new players. And there should be some other things inside the cockpit as well here. Okay. Indications around in here. Explanations about your navigation system here. He's added more about the VOR. And you can see my previous stream to this one, where I flew from the test island out to Manypeaks, where we're at right now. Flew from here to here. So I showed you how to use all this in real time. But this is your book, and these are the little areas that we're going to be flying through in the game right now. Got some, this tells you your current jobs. Current job IDs here. Origin Manypeaks. Content 1. Parts. Oh, we're supposed to have, let me see. I wonder if I'm supposed to get the other one. I've got the screws and bolts. Let's see. Check what we have here. Can we put more than one in? 0 of 1. Okay. I wonder. I'm curious if I could take more than one or not. Let's see. Let's run over there. Let's run and find out. Someone, thank you for leaving the comments, man. Make sure you guys leave comments if you can't chat with me live. You're too busy or can't catch the stream or whatever. Just leave me some comments. I can usually respond to those, and we got that new voice response. So I've answered some of you with a new voice response and comments, and you won't see those, or you won't see that unless you're on mobile. You can play the actual response, but it should give you a visual text. Okay, home decor. This book that I had picked up more than one. You should see parts. See, YG54 and P68. MP68. Okay, let's take that. I guess we could take both of them. I guess because we grabbed those notes off the board when we landed here initially. But yeah, leave me some comments. And if you don't get to talk to me live, let me fill in the chat here. Make sure that this is working. Chat's been acting kind of weird lately. Let me see. Let me type something on it. Back with more. Okay. All right, so we're going to try and take 2 deliveries here. Let's see if that actually, should be able to stow that in there, yeah. So now we can take 2. All right. So yeah, read through the updates on Steam if you're playing the game. You should find it easier to do many things here. He's still working on the controls from what I can tell. He wants to see why certain controls are not working. I adjusted my trim levels. I think I had screwed them up somehow. That's why the plane was yawing to the left when I had it on autopilot. You should be a lot smoother now. You'll see it a lot smoother than it was in my last stream. I didn't notice that trim. Somehow my controls must move that all the way to the left or something like that. That's why the plane kept on following that, even though I was on autopilot. So let's remove all this. Yeah, read through his update, because he talks to you about, you know, getting this plane off the water physics and everything. The challenges from taking off from the water with a plane versus on land is why he made the game. For the challenges of it, you know what I mean? The difference. So be sure to read the patch notes. Alright, we got everything set up here. Let's fire it up. Over here, we're going to need to reverse, as you can see where the plane is at. So I got that bound to my R key here. We're going to reverse out of here. Flaps, I'm going to put them down for now, I guess. Let me get that camera that I can see what's going on here. I gotta put some thrust on there. See, I'm hitting my throttle and look at the rudder back there. I don't know why it's moving. That's the problems that we're having with the controls, you know what I mean? It's doing weird bindings that we really can't adjust. So we definitely got to back out of this dock. Alright, so let's see. Do we have the a little bit of power there? Take off. Let me shut it down here a minute. Alright, so let's make sure we got this adjusted. I have it set on 117.6. Hold on, let me double check both coordinates there. Yeah, Nest Lake is 117.6. You can see that on your right there. Boom. We should have that already adjusted. Yeah, we have it. And we have that set. Okay. So we're going to try and line up and head towards that direction as shown here. Okay. You can adjust this in air too. You can kind of adjust that if you're a little bit off, and then you can set your autopilot and then track. Just make sure that look, I've got the this is not set correctly. Again, let's adjust that. This is what I meant by that. I'm going to adjust all this. I thought I had saved it. I guess I didn't save it. No, I didn't save it because I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. This is bound to M and N for me. You can set this wherever you need it. But get that leveled out here. Also your pitch. Elevator thing. So I get this one centered right there, and it shouldn't be tracking to the left or something like that when you're up in the air, like mine was doing. Mine was doing that. And then here, I'm going to lower this down for now. We may need to adjust it in air. Okay. All right, we're ready to take off out of here. And we're gonna kind of steer. See, what you gotta do, you gotta keep the plane level. See, with the wings, you gotta keep them level over the water and all that. Okay, when you're trying to take off, it's a little different than being on land, you know, with landing gear and all that. Getting too close. Might get us hung up right there or something, maybe. No, you're not. Alright, I'm gonna flip on that turbo. start boosting it up here. All right, so what I found is you're going to be needing to pull back, okay, and keeping yourself nice and level. See, with your horizon line right there, because see how we're tilted to the left. So you're going to be using your rudder a little bit, you know, to kind of guide you, and then also, you know, as you progress speed. See, see how I'm pulling back and turning a little bit there, trying to get the plane centered. Boost your speed and your throttle over there. And what I found, to get this thing maxed out, I've got to I've got to do 0 and 9. I have them bound, because if I use full like this, it doesn't go all the way up equally. But to get them all the way up equally, I'll have to like dial them in with the individual controls for the left and right. So as we go, you need to pay attention here to your speed, right? Right in this area, you got to pay attention to your speed. You know what I mean? And also you need to pay attention to this and keep yourself level. That's what you got to do as you're doing this, and then you increase your throttle. And you're going to be pulling back and just keeping it, trying to keep it straight, and you'll see it'll start feeling like it's staying smooth and even as it's accelerating. And you want to kind of throttle up. But he's made some adjustments to this area, so you should find it easier to mitigate the bounce that you're going to get. So you got to remember, this is like a boat, dude. Remember Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger? This is not a plane. This is a canoe with wings. So get it in and start paddling. You remember that? Fly or die. That's what this plane reminds you of, that movie. Fly or die. And he punches it. Ray Dong Chong and Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando. You remember that? Alright, I'm gonna flip this up. Keep it nice and level. Pulling back. Right, and I'm gonna crank that throttle completely. See, I did that because I wasn't looking. I'm not holding correctly. But see, I'm gonna just try to wrangle it in, mitigate that with my flight stick, and to see we're not really showing any gain yet. See that? The speed. See the speedometer? But we are now. See it? But I don't wanna go against those mountains right there. I wanna line it up. I want to guide it into that open pocket right there in front of us. Should start feeling like it's not doing so much rocking, and you'll notice your speed. It'll feel like it sinks down, kind of, when it's really moving while you're pulling up, and you'll see once it's level. Yeah, we kind of got it all messed up here. Just because I adjusted something the wrong way. Oh, I see what happened. I ruined the throttle. See that? The throttle backed off on one side, so that uneven. You got to make sure they're even, or else it'll cause that unbalance. See, we're in balance. We're not balanced. We're not balanced right there. Now we're starting to balance out. See? See the speed? Look at the speedometer. See that? We're pulling back. See that? And we're off. See that? That's all you gotta do. Just wrangle it in. Just wrangle the plane in. Oh, I gotta put the flap. Take your flaps. See that? See what I just did? The flaps. They're right over there if you don't know what I'm looking at right there. Let me show you. hold on, my audio is cutting out. I don't know, I hope you can hear me, man. My mic sounds like it's not right on my end. Let me see if I can turn down this audio on the plane. And the plane is, the game audio is blaring, that's what it is. It's too high. That's what's going on. Alright. Should be able to hear some music anyway, and my voice. Alright, so we're up in the air. And as you look down there at the VRR, hold on, I screwed up my my window here, my OBS. All right, so now you need to be looking right here at your view. Not right there, but hold on, let me clear that. You need to be looking at your VOR, right? You know, you're gonna see your compass right here, and you're gonna be trying to match what the VOR said. You're gonna fly towards it. So we need to fly towards the right, line that up. Okay? We need to be heading east, basically, in an eastbound direction. From where we're at. See, we're at Manypeaks, right? We're here. Hold on. We're in that area, and we're flying over here. So, alright, you see how the OBS, we're tracking towards it now, tracking towards the line. If you have all your trims and everything set, you can effectively hit this. The autopilot should get you on it, right? Now we're heading, we kind of turned all the way. We need to be going east. Yeah, let's just keep on moving until we're heading east. That's basically what we're doing. When we get it going to the eastbound direction, then we can adjust the OBS. And we don't need to keep the thing full throttle either. We can back off a little bit. See what I did there? Got pulled back on the throttles down here. You don't need to be full blast. Alright, now we're pointed east right now, right? So now you can go to your OBS and you can scroll it like this. And then, you know, you just kind of autopilot if you want to. Boom. And if you got all these set good, like I showed you in the beginning, you should be, see that? Look at here, and look at here. See? Boom, boom. Ready? Got that. Look at there. Right? Matching your OBS or your OBS setting right there. But see, we're right on track. So you can kind of autopilot for a little while. You know, cruise around, look around. Don't jump out. You know. We're bringing these packages. I don't think there's any kind of income system in the game or anything like that. So there's not really much in that area to do, but it would be kind of cool if we were like going to drop these off, get some type of money, maybe get some type of parts for the plane or something. Someone was asking me about repairing the plane. I haven't seen anything from the developer yet. I think all we're doing right now is just testing the main functionality of the navigation and the flight and building the plane, and then he's probably going to, you know, feather all that other stuff in. That's what I would imagine. He said he's surprised at all the interest in the game. So if you're interested in the game, get involved on the Steam discussions. You know, leave me some comments as well. I bet the dev is looking at the content creators and stuff like that, so you can leave me comments, you can discuss things, you know, leave things. I'll respond as much as I can. Like I said, I'm doing the voice responses lately. If you don't show up here in the live stream, you know, some people watch and they don't comment, but you can always just leave me a comment afterwards. But if you look at my thumbnail, the nested lake is like a little pocket, so it's like a landlocked lake. So it doesn't have a giant area to land in, so you got to approach it kind of slow. I landed at it and I kind of sank in the water because I came in too quick. So you gotta adjust your speed coming into that one. Basically, you know what I mean? But as you can see, look, we are on point. We're a little bit off to the right. Even the autopilot is our little thing here is a little bit off. It adjusts that. Why is it not centering? That could be while we're pulling away from the heading. If it's pulling away, then you know you gotta check these trims and stuff like that. Unless autopilot is moving it. But it should be pretty steady. That's the whole point. You want to be nice and steady. You want the nose of the plane steady, and you don't want it to be kind of gliding, yawing left and right. You know what I mean? That's basically what it was doing the other day. I didn't notice that the trim was set like that. But you should find it to be pretty easy. It should be a lot easier now to take off than it was. Something over here on a YouTube thing. Yeah, you should find it to be easy. Just keep an eye here when you're flying like this. These peaks can be kind of, sometimes you can be too low. You know what I mean? I don't think we're there yet. Let me see, let me double check. Did we fly over it already or something? Why is the thing, shouldn't have passed it yet. I don't think we did. I don't remember it being so close. What is that, maybe it's saying? Tell us we gotta turn that way even though we're on autopilot. I wonder if we passed it? I don't think we did. Let's see. Let's try to get it lined up. I don't know how we got off course there. I flew for a little while to get to that, so I don't think we're there yet. If we pass it, it should start saying that we're flying away from it. I don't know why the autopilot took us so far off course. Why are we not lined up? What is it doing? Why is it telling me? I don't think it's that close. Let's see what it says now. That arrow switches aren't that crazy, then we've flown over it already. Pretty sure it's not over here. Autopilot does now. Could be good. According to that, we're a little bit, we need to move to the left. Not really doing it though. Do it ourselves, see what it does. Day and night on it, some lights and some landmarks and things like that on boat. Should be getting closer. We don't have, we're not flying with a GPS here, man. We're flying by eye and with these instruments, though. See if I can spot it out my front window, because last time I flew before offline, I flew over this, already flew here and landed, and I didn't spot it until I was over it. If you well, yeah, the thumbnail doesn't show it to you. I thought I was using that thumbnail, but the thumbnail didn't look right, so I didn't use it. pointing down on its own here. I'm trying to figure out why it's doing this. See that? The nose pointed down, like the elevator trim. I'm gonna crash here. We're running out of power? Yep. Completely lost our bearings and everything there with that. Altitude over these mountains over here. What is going there? Turbulent. Nope. Nose diving. Should be getting close. Oh, I'm kind of outside. I want to see if I can catch this little lake. Alright, see down there? Look at that lake, or that little bay right there. Okay. Now we gotta be inside to see the boat. Can't see it. Passed it already, is it on that side? No. There it is. I knew we were close. See? That's why the thing was giving us that weird thing. So we're right above it right now. See it? Right there. There it is, right down there. So we got to line up. We're gonna kind of fly away from it, circle around back, come back and land at it. Tight little spot, dude. You literally gotta hop into this. So we gotta kind of set this up. Because I came in too quick before. Gotta start coming down that throttle. Kinda gotta do a loop around. Should be at our tail now. Let's see. Yeah, see? Fly out to that island right there, or that landmass right there, just make a turn and come back towards an approach. Do the opposite of what we did when we took off. You know, you still got to keep it as level as possible. Try not to nose plant into the water, but it's kind of hard, man. I'm still getting used to this part because it shakes a lot. Coming in pretty fast, though. See that? That's the problem. A little tricky. And see, we don't have a lot of area to maneuver here. Gonna have to fight. I don't think we can turn around again, dude. We're gonna crash. Maybe we can pull it off. This is crazy. See that? It turned into a submarine there for a second. I don't even know. Yeah, now it's like, is it underwater? It's weird. Like I can't really. Now it doesn't want to thrust up. You notice that? Now I can't do anything. I don't know if we damaged something on that landing or what. Because it's not doing anything. Now I can't do anything to it. See? The rudders are moving, but let me see. I think these planes are supposed to have like a water rudder too. I don't know. I'm not an expert on it, but I don't know. We're not turning now. Something happened. Let's thrust it down. I don't know what's going on. I can't move after the landing. See that? I'll put it in reverse and see what happened here. See, now it doesn't go nowhere. It's stuck. It's like it crashed, but it doesn't know it crashed or something. I don't know. But now it's going in reverse. A little bit. Now will it go forward? No, I can't right the plane. It doesn't turn. See? It's not turning. Can't turn it. Turn very slow. Can't turn it in this lake if it's doing that. Let me see. Let me back down on it. See if it can recover. That's a hard landing because you gotta like plop into this lake perfectly. Turning very slow. I don't know what it's doing. Let's see if we can go in reverse. Let me put these down. Can't angle it. It won't turn. No, we're gonna have to recover or something. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's like a crash or something. We went too deep into the water when we plopped in there, so we hit recover and then resume. Hit that, save it. Not really. Not turning. Something damaged or something? Maybe we gotta power down completely to recover it. Let's see. Dude, it's like you're holding the plane. But it drops it kind of crazy. That it should be able to move now. Everything's moving. Maybe I need to reload it. Let's do that. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Let's try to reverse it so we don't get too close to the dock. Yeah, it won't turn. Very, very slow to turn. You can use reverse to slow it down to reverse thrust. Dock is right there. We need to swing around it. Can't get it to turn the front end. The other reverse is slowing us down. That cool. Dock's right there. If I could just turn, I can't turn it. You know what I mean? Use reverse again. Let's get that nose pointed straight. Can't do it. Dock is right there, man. That's it. Gotta go to the left. Wonder what happened if I save the game right here and X the main menu, come back. See what happens. Let's see what it does. Okay, let's see. We move down. Reverse. No, I don't want to go that fast. Why did I get that? Go down, go down, go down. Is it letting me turn finally? Might be now, let me see. It's not letting me turn. I don't know what happened. Doesn't work. You need a way to like rope this, you know, get on the shore and pull it in or something like that. Backing up with no problem, and it's not turning. I don't know what's going on with it. Try to recover it again, maybe. Cut everything off here. No, I don't want to load. Cover and resume. Where's the dock? I can't see it. Okay, right there. Okay. That's a little better. Still backing up. across a little bit. I guess we can just, nah, but I'm not gonna be able to get out with the box. I mean, I can, but let's see. If I'm not being able to turn, it's screwing me up. Kind of drift that way. Got to get that wing on the other side of the dock. Man, it's not gonna make it. I can't believe this. No, don't do that. Okay, we can move around with the keyboard. Right there. Okay. Well, that works. Okay, so that's how that works. But I don't know if it's gonna be running the next time we try and take off, though. Reverse thrust, slow down, don't crash into the land. No, 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 no. Not reversing. There we go. Cut everything off. Okay, we made it, but by having to do all that. Okay, I'll just tie it down. Okay. What's our book say? That we completed them? Okay, well we brought them here, so how do you turn them in? Is there something we need to do? So where do you turn them in? Oh, maybe up there? Oh yeah, that's how you gotta do it. Okay, they made it. Did we gain anything? We don't gain anything when you do that though. Current job's done, obviously. Alright. Breakdown bay, that's all the way. No services, it says here. What is that? Oh, breakdown bay, is that when you gotta fix the plane, maybe? Maybe that's what that's about. You gotta fly there to get parts. Fix it, like if something's not working on the plane. Let's see. Is there nothing? Yeah, nothing goes to breakdown. Okay, so what we need to do is fly back to the test island. I mean, we do have a coordinate. Only, yeah, 119.4 is breakdown. So you fly from here over to there. And maybe there's parts there for when you're broken or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. So we can get a job from here to the test island. Test island. Test island. Test. 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 It will take all that, I guess. Yeah, so we have all these. There are 5 boxes. I don't know if we can fit all that in there or not. Yeah, there's not a hand truck over here. Maybe we're supposed to bring the one from the test island with us inside the plane. It'd be cool if it was giving us some type of money. We can buy stuff. Maybe change the car to the plane. Alright, so there's another test island. Test. How do you drop these? Okay, test. Okay, what does that say on it? How do you rotate these? I don't think we can rotate them. That's test island. Test island. That's 4. There's one more right there. This one. I'm gonna try to bring the hand truck with me next time. Throw it in the plane. Because there's a hand truck on the test island. Yeah, I need some type of currency or something, or something that builds up. Be cool if this game had survival in it, and you got to maintain this guy's needs. Put some bathrooms in here, put some shops, put some lights, put some NPCs in here. Oh, is that it? We can't bring them. You can't bring all that. You can only bring 2. So how do I get rid of the ones I don't want? I guess it really doesn't matter. But it's going to be like, since I have all these, you can't get rid of them. Oh wait, I know. Well, let me see. How about if I do this? No, it doesn't get rid of them. I wish it would. I don't want to carry these. Let's see. There's no way to release them from the book. See? We need a way to release them if we can't carry them all, because I didn't know we were limited. I thought we can carry that many or something. You can only carry 2. All right, well, that's been a flight from Manypeaks over here to the Nest Lake. There's nothing much you can do. Obviously, all this is just placeholder stuff. But yeah, now you can fill your plane up. I mean, you could do it before, but now you have the indication. Okay. Well, that's been another flight here in Lakehopper. Check out the update, read the patch notes. You should find that it's easier to take off. Just remember, keep your plane level. Look at the horizon indicator and make sure you're keeping that plane level. Use your flight stick and you should be able to get it off the water. All right. Come up on the throttle, you know, come up on your propeller and throttle little by little. Don't just gun it, and then just keep it level. Pull back and level the plane, and then just look at the speed as it starts climbing. You should be able to start taking off once it gets in that range up in here. All right. But I've been 99 Vids, been Lakehopper. Thank you all for watching, tuning in, and watching the rebroadcast. So leave me some comments. And I'll see you all in the next live stream video. Peace out.